Joining us now, Democratic Senator Ben Ray Lujan from New Mexico. Senator, it's always a treat to see you. I thank you for your time. You said yesterday you opposed this Republican CR. Now that a vote is approaching, are you planning to vote against it?
Both yesterday, myself and Senator Martin Heinrich, my colleague from New Mexico, we issued a joint statement that we will both be voting no on this, Jose. We are very concerned with what this would mean to people across New Mexico and all across America. And that's why both Martin and I are standing strong and voting no.
What are the main reasons for voting against essentially a CR?
Jose, my Republican colleagues in the House of Representatives had an opportunity to work together with their counterparts in the Senate, with folks across America, with their Democratic peers as well, to make sure that we had a responsible way of providing certainty to the American people, providing funding to programs that they all depend on. As a matter of fact, sir, at the end of last year, back in December, there was an agreement, a deal to fund the federal government, but my Republican colleagues ran away from it after Elon Musk told them on X that they shouldn't be doing this. So it's one walk away, if you will, after another that's creating more problems for people back home. But in the end, the programs in here would continue to devastate what's happening with the firing of veterans, the treatment of veterans with their care at the VA, and so many other programs that matter to people back home. Both of these options are horrible. Make no mistake. What House Republicans set America up for was not having a good choice here. As a matter of fact, choosing from two evils. Both of them are horrible ideas. And quite honestly, there's a better way to do this. What we have offered to our Republican colleagues is, hey, let's work for 30 more days. Let's provide certainty to the American people so that there's not a shutdown, and allow the appropriators, brilliant people that have been put in positions on behalf of the American people, to fund the federal government and these programs that people depend on. There's already an agreement. All that we need is a few votes to be able to get this done. But our Republican colleagues just don't want to do that, and they just want to walk away. It's more about politics rather than the important policy that is before us.
And Senator, what do you make of Senator Schumer's reasoning to vote yes?
Well, sir, all my colleagues in the Senate have choices to make based on policy, based on their constituents. What I can tell you, Jose, is the folks that have been calling me from New Mexico, reaching out to me with concerns, those that are currently working with the federal government, or farmers and ranchers that depend on the United States Department of Agriculture to grow and produce our food, they're very concerned with what this is. And I can tell you, I'm listening to the people that I'm honored to represent back in New Mexico who have lots of concerns, whether those that are in technical fields or those that are running mom and pop stores across New Mexico as well. And they're telling me abundantly clearly that this is a bad idea with how this CR was put together, and they want me to stand strong. So, look, I'm listening to people back home. I see them and I hear them.
Senator, on a separate topic, right now Dr. Mehmet Oz is in front of the Senate Finance Committee as part of his bid to become the next director for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. You're going to be at that hearing. What are the questions you have?
Well, this is an important hearing, Jose, for the American people that are tuning in today and those that are going to be reading about it in the days to come. The questions that I heard from constituents that they want me to put forward is, what is this individual, Dr. Oz, who is asking for the job to oversee Medicare and Medicaid? Is he going to protect it, or is he going to cut it? What is this individual going to do to negotiate lower drug prices for the American people? Is he going to uphold the law, or is he going to ignore this? There are a lot of important questions in this space. And look, Dr. Oz got very wealthy running infomercials on his show. Whether it was things, like raspberry ketones, or saying that we should be taking green coffee bean extract, that'll solve all of our ills. There's some concerns there. In addition to that, there's a measles outbreak in America. It's broken out in New Mexico. It's broken out across West Texas. I've written several letters now to the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Secretary Kennedy. He has yet to respond. So I'm going to be asking Dr. Oz if he'll keep his word and promise to respond to the needs of the constituents that we represent back home when we're asking them questions or there's an outbreak that demands their attention.
And Senator, I mean, clearly you know this better than anybody else. One person lost their lives because of measles in your state of New Mexico. What is it that you're asking Secretary Kennedy of, and what is it that you want an answer to?
Well, when there's a health outbreak in America, Jose, it seems to me that the person that is responsible for health in America should be responding, working with those families, working with local governments to solve this issue. Now, it's not a surprise that Senator Kennedy said that he doesn't like vaccines and he discourages people from taking them. Recently, he tried saying that people should do that. Well, there's an outbreak right now. This demands an immediate response. And I'm just very concerned with the lack of response that I see coming from the United States federal government and the individual that asked for this responsibility in Senator Kennedy to go out and respond to this measles outbreak. I may disagree with some of his policies, but what I should agree with him on is when there's an outbreak in America that you're going to get off the chair, leave your office, and go down there and make sure that you're talking to these families in person and trying to figure out what the problem is. I've seen none of that, and it's very concerning.